When I was growing up in Britain in the 1970s, one of my favourite TV programmes was called Tomorrow's World. It showed the public new discoveries and technologies. It was a programme about the future. Naturally, they made a lot of predictions. Some of them turned out to be correct, some of them were way wide of the mark. One thing I doubt that they could ever have imagined was this: it's a selfie stick. I'm sure you've seen these things. Some of its detractors call it a narcissism stick. When I used to work in central Rome, you couldn't look in any direction without seeing at least a dozen of these things. Although the selfie stick is new, the selfie itself is not so new. So let's consider selfie. Before moving on, if you enjoy this episode, please click like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and share it with your friends. You could even send them a selfie at the same time. Kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. Okay, so let's get back to the subject. What is a selfie? Here is a dictionary definition: a photograph that you take of yourself, usually with a mobile phone. Selfies are often published using social media. It says usually with a mobile phone, but it doesn't have to be. Before looking into that, let's look at the word. The first known use of selfie in any paper or electronic medium appeared in the Australian Internet Forum in 13th of September 2002 in Dr. Carl's Self-Serve Science Forum in a post by a Nathan Hope. Nathan Hope denied inventing the term. He said it was in common use in Australia at the time. That selfie evolved in Australia doesn't surprise me at all. Australia is well known for many great and creative contributions to the English language. One example of this is the shortening of words and then adding a vowel ending. For example, Barbie for barbecue, tinny for a tin of beer, mozzie for mosquito. One of my favourites is chalky for teacher because they traditionally used chalk. Self-portrait to selfie is a small step for Australians. With the introduction of smartphones, this word, like the practice of actually taking selfies, rapidly spread around the world. It also jumped into other languages. The translation of selfie into a lot of languages is selfie. In lots of social events in Italy, where I live, you'll often hear somebody say, "Facciamo un selfie." Selfies became a global phenomenon thanks to the smartphone, but they were around a long time before that. Here is what is widely considered to be the first ever selfie. Robert Cornelius, a pioneer of early photography, took this selfie in 1839. Cornelius's famous self-portrait was taken in the early days of photography using the famous daguerreotype method, which had only been invented 2 years earlier. It needed long exposure times. To take this photograph, he sat absolutely still for over a minute. As photography developed, naturally, a selfie became a little easier, but it was a pretty hit or miss affair. It's not really something you could do on the spur of the moment. You had to get the film developed after all, so the time between taking the picture and seeing the results could be quite long. I grew up in the era of black and white and well remember getting the holiday snaps developed after coming home. The excitement of picking up the photographs from the chemists rivaled the disappointment of seeing lots of blurred photos of the sky and people's feet. Or was that just me? The invention of the Polaroid and later the digital camera made taking selfies easier, but not easy enough for most people. The smartphone and the tablet changed all that because you could finally see what you were photographing. It's so easy. Whatever your opinion of selfies, one thing is clear: for better or worse, taking selfies and photos has never been easier. Some people say that the abundance of photos has made each photo worth less, a bit like inflation. Whatever you think, the ability to take instant photos has certainly changed our lives. What do you think? Write your comments below. Bye for now.